Wow, look at this piece from Jazzinc Dioramas. This is the 1966 BatCycle. Ooh-wee, signature limited edition. Signed by Burt Ward. This is a crazy big box. I don't really even have room to show you this. Pretty cool. Let's see the back. I should show you the back. Features designed by Tom Daniel. A whole bitty here. Welcome to my channel, Bob's Toys, where we open fun stuff. And let's get this BatCycle opened up. Psh. Wow. I don't know how the interior is bigger than the box. All right, so here we have a European power converter. Here, there's the American Wimpy 110 power converter, so there must be a power function. You take the cover off. Ooh. Woohoo! There she is. Wow. More beautiful in real life I can ever imagine. Wow. Let's cut some of these bands off and get her out of the box. What good packaging, though. Thank you, Jazzinc. You guys did a great job. Look at this. Look at that. Whoa. You see this thing? Oh my god, it's so heavy too. Oh. All right. Let's cut some of these zip ties. Now what? Oh. The seat's all soft and velvety. Now what? Wow. Oh, there we go. Oh. Oh. Whew. All right. I got this out. Let me remove the styrofoam. So just to confirm. Oh, yeah. They're all double zip tied with plastic cups to prevent the zip ties from pulling through the plastic. That is amazing. Great packaging. Oh, now this beast. All right, I think it's screwed on the bottom. Ta-da, look at this. There's an Allen wrench included. Okay, don't break it, Bob. The kickstart lever doesn't look like it swivels out. That would be super cool. All right, did include the Allen wrench. Oh, man, it's so heavy. Oh, God, I can barely lift it. All right. How many? Oh, boy. We've got... All right, I can hold it upside down now because it's all fastened in. But look at that. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for the motorcycle, 4 for the sidecar. All right. This is going to be kind of hard to do and not let it just plop out, right? Has anyone done that before? Loosen them and it just goes plop. I don't want to do that. All right, now I'm just loosening them all a little bit. I'm going to leave the main bike one up here tight and loosen these others. I do have other Allen wrenches, but I always like to use the ones that are included just to see if they're worthwhile. And this seems to be working just fine. Getting to last faster. Getting a little more worried now. Might not hurt to have 2 people while doing this. but let's just try it with one. And hopefully it doesn't fall down and break. I think that's all the screws. Oh, look. The tires are in little grooves. That saved me. Let's see if it comes up. The tires are in little grooves that kept it from falling. Let's see if I can lift. Oh, yep. Look, lifted right up. Oh, boy. Is it heavy? All right, Robin's sidecar is going to be relatively easy. Let's just put that aside. I can actually rest. I'm not going to cry if I drop the sidecar as much as that bike. That's cool that Burt Ward's still around signing these, and I saw he authenticated this sidecar in an auction house. Yes, success. 4 screws. And there's the base. Very solid. And da-da-da-da. Look at that. There's the sidecar. Oh, there's some steering function with the front. A kind of disc brakey thing back here. Pretty cool. Oh, yeah. The wheels steer with the handlebars. But there's a little bit of disconnect between them. But it's still pretty darn cool. Oh my gosh, this is a beast. Alright. Got some plastic around the front spat. There we go. Is that it? Yeah. Oh, there's a little piece of foam. Little piece of foam right here. Let's get this out. Oh, there we go. All right. We got that out. And it is free, I think. Let's see. Inbush turn. That's funny. There's a center stand. I don't think you need that with a sidecar. Oh boy. All right, let me get you down to my angle so you can see this. Because, oh, it's pretty amazing. Let's see, that goes right there. Look at that. How cool. Here it is in all its glory. What a beautiful piece. I'm so impressed with this. Just look at the details. Look at the paintwork. The bright work. Look at that bat signal. Those tailpipes. That fin. Look at that. There's Robin's go-kart. That front fender is just to die for. The sneak peek of the engine behind the fairing. Oh, look at that little tailpiece. And there's inside the fairing. And look at that cockpit. Yes, and there's some articulation in the levers. Mine has a little bit of steering on the handlebars. Not a whole lot, but not really necessary. There's that go-kart. Just rolls right off. Woo-hoo. So amazing. Yes, Batman. This is your BatCycle. So I do love this BatCycle. And yes, Robin's go-kart's pretty cool. Watch on YouTube, he just recently saw one and confirmed one. It looked pretty much like this with all this stuff. I guess the stuntman got burned by that engine back here. The handlebars turn and the steering wheels kind of turn with it. Kind of cool. Again, there's that front fender. That's just amazing. The seat is a beautiful flocked seat. Justin's right. You'll probably need a lint roller to keep that clean. Beautiful emblems on the tank. Beautiful details on the motor. Sidecar wing is amazing. Cool stoplight. We'll see that lit up in a minute. There's that beautiful tank artwork and the instrument cluster. It's just amazing. Love this classic old bike. Skinny tires. That's what we all learned to ride on. But without this cool sidecar with the cool rocket tubes, exhaust, those beautiful wheel details, the spokes, the shocks. All right, before we go plug it in, I'll show you a couple teeny tiny negatives. Would have been nice if the Kickstarter pulled out. It would have been hard for them to do. Would have been nice if the rear sprocket and chain moved. I know that's very difficult, but you know, I have one blemish. I don't know if you can be able to see it. Oh, I love that little antenna detail. I've got one blemish right above that antenna. I'm not worried about it. But there's a little, oh, there, you can kind of see right there it is. So on the tip, this chrome piece. Right there, see a little fingerprint. Not too worried about it. I might hit it with some rubbing alcohol, but no one's going to see it. And again, it just tells me that this is a handmade piece of art. Here she is plugged in the dark. Headlight looks beautiful in the dark. There's the two-way taillight. All right, there's the motorcycle's taillight and the sidecar's taillight. And then we have the illuminated speedometer, tachometer dash, and the brightness from the headlight. Just amazing. All right, and this is where I come to my last little gripe. No big. Oh my gosh, it's heavy. So it's plugged in on the bottom. I'm going to unplug that before I drop it. So it's plugged in using this adapter. It's, I don't know about you, but none of my shelves do I have an AC outlet that close to where I would display this. I personally would have preferred maybe a AAA battery and maybe an on-off switch. Or if it needed the 5 volts for those LEDs, which I will say are all kind of dim, I might not have just, yeah, gosh, I love it. I love the work that you guys do, but I might have just skipped the lighting feature. But as I was saying, if I was going to do it, if one AAA wouldn't have enough volts, if you need 5 volts for those LEDs, I might have done 3 button cells, and then let Fusion Reactors do an adapter that would replace this with just a USB cord that we could put into their switch plate. Because as it is, this is going to be kind of silly. Maybe we can replace this with, let's see, output, input, output. output 3 volts, 1 amp. Yeah, shoot, USB-A could have done that. So I might be just cutting this off and putting a USB-A on there. But, or I would have just given up on that altogether. But as is, love it. Love everything. There's nothing wrong about it. Thank you, Jazzinc, all of you and all of your employees for doing such an amazing job and giving us collectors such amazing pieces.